Good morning, everybody. If you saw my last video, you know I pulled in here at about 9 or 9:30, whatever it was. I didn't really know how to park, but it looks like everyone just kind of does whatever they want anyway. So we just finished up the second day of our 3-day trip down to New Mexico. This is day number 3. We should be able to make it. But we got to put in a full day. It is 8 a.m. and we are probably 8 hours away from where we need to be. So let's get back on the road and make this delivery. Tear up that gravel. Hey, no traffic. Let's go. I'm Old Guy Gamer. This is American Truck Simulator, in case you've never seen these kinds of video before. It's just a big rig. It's just me. Oh, dude. Well, if you're going to charge me $700, I'm going to go. You already charged me for running it. I'm taking it. Oh, I never hopped it. Nice. There is a GPS up on the thing I could be using. I should try driving a stretch without that mirror popped up there on the right side. I normally keep a pop-up of the right-hand side rear view mirror just so I can keep an eye on it without having to turn my head or use the mouse to turn my head. I could probably do okay without it. And there is a GPS on the dash. I could follow it. It's just not quite as full of information as the computer pop-up that I've been using. I don't see anybody. Hope you're all doing well. I would appreciate if you'd like the video or subscribe to my channel, help me become a full-time gamer. I'm almost up to 100 subscribers. That's my next milestone, so let's make it happen. This isn't a bulldozer we're delivering, it's a... Oh, it is a bulldozer. I had a couple of options when I picked up the load. One of them was a bulldozer and the other one was some other form of heavy equipment that I didn't really know what it was. I guess I chose the bulldozer. Anyways, we're going to New Mexico. We're on schedule to make $80,000. I've got 13 hours of awake time left, and I am 9 hours away from my stop. So hopefully we can make that all in one leg. I've got over a half tank of gas left, and it's early in the morning on a Wednesday. And I think it said it's not due until... So I'm due in at 6:15, and it's due by 11 o'clock tonight at the earliest, so I'll be ahead of the window if I can stay at this pace. I think I'm just going to keep that GPS up. I'll practice going without that mirror on the right side for a little bit, which is going to be kind of hard because I really do use it when it's popped up there. Now I got to turn my head just to see that mirror. And I don't really want to change my field of view any more than I already have. Turn, darn it. Veronica, turn. She did not want to turn. Anyways. I didn't really have anything to talk about today. I'm just trying to get this trip done. I started this game sometime last week. I didn't record it because I didn't want to think about YouTube. I didn't want to think about being an old guy gamer. I just wanted to play. So I hopped on here and started playing this. I chose this route, picked this load, and started driving. And stopped for the night because my back started hurting in the chair I sit in. And for the second leg of the trip, I decided, yeah, you know what, let's record it. We'll throw something up on YouTube. At least give people something to watch and something to talk about and something to listen to. I had some interesting questions in the last video about I had a question about a certain type of video I thought I should make or not. So go back and watch that one, see what you think. Leave your comment and your opinion to let me know if you think I should do that kind of a video. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You just got to go watch that video and see. And what was the other thing I talked about? Oh, you know what? We talked about Santa Claus in the last video. I wasn't really planning on talking about that. It just kind of organically happened. That was a fun little conversation about how Santa does his thing. go. Smooth sailing. Nobody to block our way. Let's get up to speed and get to New Mexico. Look at that rock formation. See if I can do this again. That is cool. The Red Rock Cliffs, whatever you want to call them. Looks like we're just outside of Moab. I gotta get back inside or I'm gonna crash. I can't drive this thing outside the cab, that third person view. It's kind of funny, I used to play video games and could only drive in the third person view. Now, after playing this game, I just can't do it. Not with the big rig anyway. Maybe I'll find a driving game where I can do that still, but now it's almost always inside the cab. Brings a little bit more realism to it, I think. Looking at the cab, I like it in this game how when you flip a switch, it actually moves the switch in the cab. I think that's pretty cool. A lot of games don't do that. A lot of games, well, funnily enough, a lot of games I play it does do that, but a lot of games it doesn't do that. Oh, what the heck? See, this is why I need that pop-up for the right mirror, because I cannot turn my head and keep the truck in the lane. Ugh. Maybe I could do without the GPS and keep the right mirror pop-up in there. I don't know. I'd like to eventually get rid of both of them, but I like all the information on the bottom of the GPS there with the F5, 6, 7, and 8 keys, all that stuff, which you can't do on the GPS on the dash. I don't know. Whatever. Let's burn some miles. What do you say? Oh yeah, we need to get in that left lane pretty quick. Wait. Sweet. I was just starting to change lanes and I saw that way station come into view. I'm like, wait a minute. Let's not jump in the left lane just in case we gotta stop. But for once we don't gotta stop. Thank you. Oh, the entrance back onto the interstate from that way station would have sucked. They actually take you up to the exit and then you gotta turn and go back on the entrance ramp to get back on. Whew. I did not think that was going to be successful, but it worked. Whoa, 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 whoa. 81, we're right in line for a speeding ticket. Let's slow down a hair. Right as I hit... Uh-oh. Sorry, buddy. That was quite an aggressive maneuver. Yikes. Pass the guy up and then jump in front of him like I'm driving a sports car. I hate when people do that to me and I just did it to someone else. What the heck is that? That's a weird exit, whatever. Alright, that's enough of that. I gotta put it up. I'm too used to seeing it. I can't live without it. Running people over, cutting people off, not able to see when I'm turning. I like to be able to see that those back wheels on the trailer are right on the edge of the turn when I make it. I mean, it hardly ever is because I'm a horrible driver, but I like to try and pretend to see that I'm doing it right. Anyways. I said let's burn some miles and then we jump off onto surface streets. Surface streets. Am I gonna make it?
I think I'm gonna make it.
I made it. I can't believe I made it. It was yellow. I'm not gonna make this one. If you're a truck driver out there watching this video, how often do you get red light tickets or like some sort of camera enforcement? Red light cameras, speeding cameras, whatever else there is out there. Leave me a comment. Let me know how many tickets you get. Is it one a year? Hardly ever? Just curious. There's my turn, Route 50. Going to Montrose. I take it that's not a beach in Chicago. Is that a police department over there? That is a very big police department. What town am I in? I think I see a green light in my future. Jump in the green. Oh man, I'm not going to even try and cut close on a concrete wall corner. You could just wait for me to get out of the way. Boy, this driving through towns is nerve-wracking. Especially with the curves and the too narrow of a lane. Alright, I got the hammer down. Let's see if we can make up some time after driving through Grand Junction. I'm going to have to check and see if there's a real motorcycle dealership on the east end of Grand Junction on Route 50. The south side of Route 50. I like to see if there's a real life location that matches the graphical representation in the game. It happened once where I was driving through a small town in Idaho and the bridge going over this river looks a lot like the real life bridge. Because I'm nerdy enough, every once in a while I check Google Images to see if what I'm seeing in this game matches what's in real life. Well, that one time it did. It was like the same color red on the brick bridge. It was the same arches in the brick. The geography was the same. There was a dam on one side and just a lake on the other. And it was interesting. So I've been looking for it to happen again, and it hasn't. I haven't noticed it yet that it's happened. I was driving. I think it was the day that I was driving without recording, that leg one of this trip, day one leg of this trip. It just. I went to Google thinking, oh, that's got to be there. It wasn't. There was a distinctive building, and I was like, who comes up with a distinctive building that looks like that? So I went to Google Images looking for the building in real life to look like that building in this game, and it didn't. I was wrong. Some developer just made up a weird-looking building just because he could. I think I see a Peterbilt dealership in my future. Oh my goodness, I must have taken that long to get around that green light turn. Because that guy came out of nowhere. Peterbilt. Looky what Peterbilt. There it is. Discovered. I'm going to change lanes as I go around this corner. Nope, don't do that. I got to turn left right after I go around the curve. Man, I'm just making all kinds of bad decisions today. Some of you more eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed I added some details to my truck. Or maybe I didn't. I could have sworn I added something to the truck. Yeah, I messed around a lot. I was thinking about buying a trailer, and I was in the customization section of the shop, and I was adding lights and horns and exhaust and all kinds of stuff. I guess I must not have saved it. I just exited it out because I thought I'd added some lights to the side of the truck, but I didn't. Never mind. Pretend I never said that. What it was is I was adding stuff to the truck to customize it. And then I realized, I'm like, I've only got 26,000 miles on this truck. I can't add stuff to it yet. I do still have, I think there's one more powerful engine, but this one's a 600 horsepower. That's fine for me. I don't even know what it is. So I just left the truck as it was because it was too new. I'm like, it's too early in the game to start adding all this special stuff to it, so I'll do that in the future. There is a high top sleeper that I can put on this truck, which I had put on the truck and then decided not to buy, apparently, to go along with the chrome stacks and the... Oh, that was one thing I did too, is when I bought that truck for my new driver recently, I added some mirrors on the front of the hood, which I don't even have on my own personal truck, this truck. So I'm going to go do that eventually. One of these days. I'm trying to do it kind of realistically, where I just add a little bit to the truck every time I go to one of those shops. I had to go in for maintenance, that's what it was. And I was just looking for accessories, something to add, so I could say I added $300 or $400 or $1,000 to my truck. I don't think I ever did anything. I just bought a new truck and put it in one of my garage slots and then hired a new driver. Whoa, what the heck? What is that? I almost hit that thing. Shut up, dude. I almost hit the big tree branch in the middle of the road. Cut me some slack, bro. I just saved your life. Alright, let's get up. You're probably mad at me because I'm going to a full stop in the middle of the mountains on a 2-lane road, and I'm in front. Pissing off a lot of other drivers today, Tom. Ouch. Well, still due in by 6:30, so we haven't lost any time yet. I mean, I think we started the day, it was due at 6:20, so considering we've been going through some tight roads and the tight curves and through cities, and we've only lost 10 minutes, I'll take that. Very cool dirt tracks on the road where they pulled out of the driveway. That's neat. Maybe this load is going to somewhere in Colorado. I thought it was New Mexico, but maybe I did pick a Colorado delivery. I don't think you can go from Washington to New Mexico in 3 days driving time. Whatever. We're going to take it wherever it tells us to take it and drop it off. What do you say we put some miles behind us? Set around these bendies to do 40. I'm only going to... I set the cruise at 36. That way I don't have to look at the speed. I know I'm going fast enough. Not going too fast. And I know I can make the curves and I don't have to watch the speed. I would say at this point we've got a short way to go and a long time to get there. Like the reverse of the song lyrics. 260 miles. This load isn't even due in until 11 o'clock, but I'm scheduled to be there a little before 7. That is a cliff. Hi, Cliff. Can't believe that old crappy MCI bus is keeping up with me. Those things do horrible in the mountains. If you don't know, that's the MCI bus, like there behind me in the left lane. Modern buses don't look like that. They don't have MCIs anymore. They got Van Hools and whatever else they got. Oh, I gotta let the cop in front of me. Don't get behind me, dude. There you go. Just hop in there in front. There you go. Stay right there where I can see you. You don't need to be running my plate. Well, that's a cool runaway truck ramp. Someone said they tried it and it doesn't work. That was a long time ago, though, so I wonder if they work now. But back when they introduced the truck ramps, they didn't quite do anything to slow you down when you drove up to them. What is this? I didn't even see what that sign said. Poncha something. Cop is like sticking right to that truck's bumper. He's not going to take the opportunity to go around him. He must be looking to pull him over soon. You know those cops, they're real jerks. Or they can be. Come on, get through there. Let's go. Every time I get a left arrow that's green, it takes me the whole light to get through the intersection. Ruining people's day since 1993. I just started playing this game again. It had been a while since I played it. I downloaded the... I think it was Colorado I bought. And then... it was like the first time I played it in like a year or something like that, not too long ago. I've been playing it for the last couple weeks, but I'm still kind of getting the hang of backing up these trailers at the delivery spots. I used to do the hardest parking job just to get the most XP, but when I did it the other day, it was not good. Kind of lost practice. It's a perishable skill, apparently, backing up a trailer. And if you're wondering what a perishable skill is, it's the opposite of the saying that once you learn how to ride a bicycle, you never forget. Well, a perishable skill is the exact opposite. If you don't practice, you lose the skill. In the last video, we talked about bucket list items like top 10. I came up with one. I would like to own an RV worthy of traveling the United States. I mean, sure, if I make millions, I'll travel the world, but right now, my dream is just travel the United States, just explore. I've only seen Grand Canyon from the air. I'd like to visit all the states in the lower 48. And I'd like to do it by RV because I really don't like flying. I don't hate flying, I'm just not comfortable flying. Said the guy who has Microsoft Flight Sim videos on his YouTube channel. Pueblo discovered. Kenworth truck dealer. Junction 25. There's another one of those yummy restaurants. This last 200 miles is breaking my spirit. Like, it is 5:30 p.m. right now. I could make this delivery and hang out and relax for the rest of the evening, not have to pick up a new load till tomorrow morning probably. You know, probably. But I don't really want to be taking all day to make this delivery because that just takes away from my free time at the end of the day when the delivery's done. Gotta get there. Istvan, my newest driver, just leveled up. Way to go, Istvan. I changed his priority to level up on fuel economy. I do that with all my new drivers. Where as they level up, their XP point, or whatever it's called, their experience point, goes to fuel economy. Once their fuel economy is filled to the brim, then I'll change them to long distance highway driving. That way they can work on making some more money over the long haul. Big chunks all at the same time. And of course the fuel economy is because they're driving my company trucks and I don't want them wasting fuel, so I don't care about them delivering, you know, timely cargo or precious cargo or fragile cargo or any of that stuff. I just want them to save me gas, and then when they're done doing that, make me some money. Now when I get them over the road long haul trucking filled up, then we'll start doing the specialty missions like the hazmat and fragile and timely missions, those kinds of things. But for now, all of my truckers are still earning either fuel economy or long distance skill points on their profiles. Leave a comment. What's on your guys' bucket list? I didn't really put much thought into it before I started driving and talking about it. I was just kind of talking off the cuff, but I don't know. I'm having trouble thinking of stuff because I'm not too materialistic. I mean, I finally got my nice truck that I'm pretty happy with. Oh, I might have just cut that dude off. But I was planning on going, so I just did it. I went like most of my life without owning a new car, and I finally just bought a new truck during COVID because I was an essential employee and never lost my paycheck, and it was a good deal and I just couldn't pass it up. So I bought a new truck. But I'm not that materialistic. I don't really care too much about that kind of stuff. So I don't know what my bucket list items would be. So let me know what your bucket list items are so I can steal some of yours. And now that I'm within 50 miles of my destination, I can tell you to like the video and subscribe to my channel so I can become a full-time gamer. And maybe you'll be my 100th subscriber. Slow down a little bit more. There we go. I like to use those caution signs as my ideal speed to go around these corners. Last thing I need is to be tipping over like an idiot. Scratching my paint all up. Oh man, are we here? It says we're 1 mile away. Whoa, 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 don't pass it up there, buddy. Oh, Nakazumi Tower, whatever it's called. It looks like Namco. What is the name of this place? Railroad tracks. Look at me getting tired. Pulling in to make a delivery. Where's the little green thing at? Right there it is. Let's get these lights on and warn people that we're down to get down. Booyah. Alright, let's take a look and see where these things are. I don't want to skip it. I could just park it there. That seems kind of realistic for a construction site. Actually, it's a lot more points to put it there. Let's just put it there. I think I have bitten off more than I can chew. Let's do this from the outside. Oh man, it's a double twisty. Nice and slow. Now we can straighten her up. Get ready for the second half of this maneuver. Don't start turning yet, Veronica. Come on, hold on. Nice and slow. That way we don't make any mistakes. We don't have to jackknife it. We got plenty of time and space. Alright, well now we're running out of space. So let's, I see a pull up in my future. Maybe. Now we just whip it to the right. And straighten that pig up. Never hit the gas. Never hit the brakes. We'll do one last little correction here at the end. And booyah, we are done. Alright, let's get in and lowering the legs, detaching the supply lines. Let's see how much money we made. And we went up a level. Sweet. I am now a professional. Proficiency bonus of almost 10 grand. Long distance delivery bonus of almost 10 grand. High value cargo bonus of almost 14 grand. Nice. And then I got the extra 90 XP for delivering the trailer. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Stick around. You might see Veronica get upgraded soon because I'm starting to think about maybe getting a trailer, and then I'll have to get matching paint, and then I'll have to get a high-rise sleeper and double exhaust and more lights on the side. Maybe get some shinier rims, you know, that kind of thing. Till then, you guys go watch some more videos and I'll go play some more games. I'll meet you back here next time. Bye.